is rolling. One second is make sure we're sharp.
He loves it.
That's it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Akeem Griffey. This is going to be my new series under Like Giving. For now, we're gonna call it Q&A, but I feel like later I'm gonna come up with some catchy ass word or name to call it. So for now, we'll call it Q&A. And I'm doing this because, you know, I do go sometimes off in the deep end. Okay, hold on. So sometimes I do go off on the deep end, out in the deep end when it comes to some of the things I say. So, you know, I do realize that there are a lot of people who, you know, are just beginning and who are just coming into spirituality or enlightenment or what they feel is the process of becoming the greatest version of them, whatever you want to call it. I want to be able to answer some of the questions that may come to you as you begin this process and this journey back to who you actually are. One of the first things I want to address is, what is God? What is God? Is it a he or is it a she? Is it an it? Is it a thing? Is it a squirrel? You know, is it a woman? Is it a man? You know, that has been the thing and the topic for ages, I'm sure. What is this thing that, you know, we can't explain or see or describe? And first and foremost, even though I'm bringing it back to these simpler things, I have to bring it to where I understand it, and that's just me being real. And the way I understand it and see it is that you cannot describe God or source or this thing. You can only speak on it through negation, because as we all know, you know, and come to understand, God, source, is an infinite thing, an infinite one, an unlimited one, an all-encompassing one. So with that being said, such words, you know, can't be used in the same sentence of calling it something, because if I am all things, then how could you call me one thing? So you can only describe it on what it's not. You can only say what it isn't. And what God isn't is hate. What God isn't is evil. You know, what God is not is a car. What God is not is you. God is everything, you know? And I think that the point of all of this is to merge into the energy or the itness of this thing. And for me, I don't know. I wouldn't even call God a thing. It's like for me, I'd say God doesn't really exist. What actually does exist is this ever-flowing, all-powerful energy that we are able to align with. And this energy has a vibration and a frequency that is so off that is the journey. The journey is always trickling and going back to and finding our way towards the light, finding our way towards this frequency. You know, what is God? God is this entity that is living in all of us. You know, again, you know, Christianity, going back to Christianity, you cannot say that God is omniscient, omnipresent, and not also say that God is in you and a part of you. You have to say that. That has to be a part of your analogy when you're describing God. So what is God? God is you. If I'm going to describe it, if we're going to come out of this whole negation thing and actually put words to what God is you. You are it. And it's hurting you when you don't act like it. The suffering comes when you aren't aligned with that source energy. That is suffering. It's like an illusion. It's like you came here like, hey, I know who I am, and I'm going to come and enjoy this earth plane knowing that I'm going to forget. But when you forget, that's when it hurts. And that's the whole point of this. It hurts. What is hurt? That is an emotion. And emotions are energy in motion. This is your compass. This is how you are able to decipher and go throughout life, knowing what hurts, what isn't. All it's telling you is what God is and what isn't. Like it's literally showing you the path as you use your emotions to guide you towards life. You know, so again, back to the question, what is God? What is God? Man, God is the essence of everything on this plane and in every plane. It's a energy that is so powerful that it just begs you, and it's always pulling you towards it. Why? Because it is you.